What's going on, fight fans? All you martial arts movie maniacs out there, all you action junkies. It's your boy, PhatSamuraiGuy. That's right. What am I doing? I don't know. It's bootleg samurai posing today. I got my own style. It's bootleg style. What is going on in the house? My brother from another mother, Alex Chung, martial artist, stuntman, writer, director, filmmaker. How you doing, my friend?
I'm well. How you doing?
Good, man. And we're going to watch some fights from your movie Contracts, and we're going to get down with it. Now, you know, I wish I could show all of the fights, but we're going to show the meat. We're going to show the meat. And I can't wait to watch these fights with you and hear your commentary during it, and any behind-the-scenes stories, feel free. And then we're going to have some fun watching these. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go ahead and do it. Let's start the ruckus. There he is.
Oh, snap.
All right, what's going on here? What do we got?
Well, we've got the opening of the film. It's basically 3 fights intercut with each other.
Okay.
So, interesting thing about this is because this film was originally a short that we had to extend into a feature, this was one of the things that we added later on to make the movie longer. Like, plot-wise, we don't need this opening, but I remember speaking to people about distribution and marketing the film. It's like you need to start strong. Right. So our original intro may not have been as appropriate. So I was like, okay, I'll just pack the first 5 minutes with fights.
Yeah.
And then people be like, oh, like, awesome. You know, this is the kind of movie we're getting into.
Sorry, saw that right there. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I'll talk more about the choreography.
Yeah.
But it's the reason why this scene exists is really just to beef up the runtime. And so these are technically the last fights we shot for the movie.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, and that's why there's no dialogue. There's really no reason for it. It's just a cold open featuring my character, and just shows he's an assassin, and it takes him a while to kill people.
Right.
These guys are trained, you know. These guys can fight.
Yeah, you're not fighting jobbers here. You know, they know how to throw down. So yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, and I did my best to make each fight kind of differentiated from each other.
Yeah.
We've got a David and Goliath style fight here. We've got a knife fight, and then just a kind of a more straightforward, old school kickboxing 80s Hong Kong type fight.
Hell yeah. Oh, no soup for you.
And we have a nice fall here by.
He showed off there, man. He's showing off. Nothing wrong with that.
That's Simon Fletcher Lee, a really good performer, and that's a hard floor that you're falling on.
Eesh. Yeah, I would have shattered. There he is, walking off in the sunset. Let's watch it again.
Okay, I will do my best to break this down.
Now, who's this huge guy here?
That is James. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But yeah, he's a
stuntman too.
Yeah, when we filmed this, he was just starting out. He had been in a lot of independent stuff, mostly as the big guy. He's great with guns.
The Bruiser. Oh, all right.
Yeah. So
man, this camera work, bro. Jeez, oh my God, it's a lot better than goddamn Snake Eyes. I'll tell you that right now, man. Jesus Christ. But I just had to show that again. Look at that. Look at that. You can see everything. Jesus. Yeah, go ahead.
What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about James. Yeah, so this is like
he's a gun guy.
Yeah, he's a gun guy. But this is one of the first hand-to-hand stuff that he's ever done. So I thought it was a good opportunity for him to get that experience since we're shooting these new fights anyways, and I've already killed everyone else. So it was fun.
It looks like a fight scene me and you would be in. Like this was how it would play out
someday.
Hell yeah. Woo! I got to show that again with the knife, bro.
Okay, here's a funny piece of trivia. I didn't actually catch the knife.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
It looks like you did.
I just couldn't do it. There's outtakes where like I attempted like so many times, and I just said, you know what? Fuck it. This one shot, it looks like I sort of caught it. So through the magic of editing, you know.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. Well, you fooled me. So, look at that back kick. Oh. You gotta look at that again.
Simon taking some hits, and that is real contact, not full power, but you know.
Oh.
I don't remember if he wore a pad or not.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I mean, we have pads for that, but I don't know if on the day we ended up using one. But there's that hit. I definitely wore a pad for that one, hitting the pillar.
Yeah, yeah. Now this guy, who's this guy?
This is Kevin Robinson. So interesting fun fact about him. He was a stunt coordinator for Evil Dead the Musical. And
nice.
Really, really cool guy. And we work really well together. So it was nice to have him come out for this one scene that we shot in my parking garage with fake knives. And yeah, I really dig the camera work in this scene.
Yeah, man.
It's one of the last scenes we shot, so hopefully it's one of the better shot scenes.
This shot right here just needs to go like on the back of the box of the Blu-ray, or like this fight right here, like it's fight still.
Yeah, not sure if that grip makes the most sense because I don't know, like this little bit was actually inspired by SPL.
I see.
We were like sort of improvising, but sort of not.
Yeah, I got you. I can see that. Yeah, definitely.
And if you can't beat him, shoot him.
That's right. That's right. Now I gotta ask, with these locations, did you have any people just walk by and were like, "What the hell is going
on?" Usually we do.
Oh, look at that! Yikes!
But for these 3 scenes, we were lucky to not really have too much of that, which is nice for once.
Nice.
And you notice there's not a lot of gore in the opening because I want it to ramp up,
right?
And also, like at this point, we had already filmed so many bloody scenes that I was just kind of sick of the cleanups. I was like, you know what? Let's just keep it let's keep it clean.
Right. Got the superhero pose there. Very nice. All right, let's check out the next fight. Here we go, baby.
All right, we called this the John Wick scene for obvious reasons.
Okay.
In the script, it was supposed to be just like a more straightforward shootout.
Oh.
But as you can see, we were very influenced by John Wick, which at the time had just come out. Like when we filmed this fight scene, it was like 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
This is where the violence starts to ramp up.
Hey, you got another role for me here. This guy.
Oh man, everyone wanted to play this guy. Spoiler alert. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. This was shot over a few days, all split up because obviously we weren't all there at the same time.
Right.
I don't know if that's obvious, but yeah, that was the case. All of the gun muzzle flashes are VFX, if that wasn't obvious.
Yeah.
No actual guns were fired.
Yeah.
Even some of the blood was VFX'd.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that, dude.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool shot. All right. What can I say about this other than...
How long did it take to do this one?
This scene, I think a few days spread out.
That was great, man. I got to watch that again.
Which part?
Bop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, it took a while for me to get the clip to leave the gun like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the little things that take the longest,
Right.
It's not these big moves. It's the little things like spinning a knife in your hand or shooting a clip out of your gun.
Right. So you said when you did this, you were inspired by the first John Wick movie. So John Wick 2 and 3 weren't out yet.
They had not come out yet.
Wow. So just the first movie. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah,
wow.
So I tried to, obviously I was influenced by the choreography, but we tried to come up with our own stuff. So we're not taking exact moves, but we're using that style and then kind of incorporating.
Well, I don't remember John Wick flinging out the the clip at somebody, so that was dope.
I'm glad you like it.
And if you did, I have a horrible memory, but yeah, it's pretty dope, man. Love it.
Yeah, it's one of those ideas.
Oh God! Now right there. What'd you hit him with? I mean, the bottom part of the gun or the top?
I hit him. In theory, I hit him with the bottom part of the gun. So it's like a hammer fist that's like horizontal.
Oh.
And I have to give a shout out to the cinematographer because not only did he shoot these fights, he did like pretty much all the VFX for it.
Oh shit! Well, shout out to the cinematographer.
Yeah, I did a little bit, but like he really like put it all together. We try to keep it minimal so that it's not glaringly obvious that's VFX.
Right.
We try to go practical when we can. There is a lot of practical blood in this, but when we couldn't, we try to mix it in together so that you can't tell the difference sometimes.
Yeah. And sometimes the VFX blood really stands out. Oh, that guy took a tumble there.
That was actually Simon again doing another hard fall.
Oh,
from
look
earlier.
at this. Oof, it's not fun. It's not comfortable.
Stair falls, they could be fun, but they could also be painful. There's Simon again. I'm really just killing the same 3-4 people over and over again.
It works though.
Yeah, some of these guys are even me. So
hey, if it worked, that's awesome.
I mean, the balaclava is very cliche, but we used it as a crutch because we just didn't have enough people. There were more people die in this movie than there were people that worked on it. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's great. Whose idea was that to do the throw and mid-throw shoot up against the wall? Is that you?
Yeah, most of these ideas I come up with, and then I take suggestions from people on the day. Sometimes, when we're on location, choreography just kind of comes to you. That was tricky because the time between him throwing him against the wall and being able to get those shots off, it's very tight. So, it was a challenge to kind of get that point across, that people understand what just happened. Oh, here we are, third act. It's incredible how long it took to do these fights and how short they are when you just watch them.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is something.
It's the Purge. It's the Purge.
Yeah, these. I'm pretty proud to say that these masks were designed by myself.
Oh, nice.
I didn't make them, but I came up with the designs and had a mask maker make them.
Yeah.
And just wanted something creepy. Just kind of wanted these kind of special characters that aren't just dudes in balaclavas again. Yeah, and really build them up, kind of like how Wu Jing was built up in SPL, and then there's the big fight, and you're like, this guy fucked everyone else up. How's our hero gonna do? And does very well. It's conceptually this was challenging because it's a 3-on-1 knife fight with 6 knives in circulation.
Right.
That needs to last past 5 seconds. And that was kind of the point, is I want to kind of show the damage that would happen in a knife fight like this. Not the most realistic, but I wanted moments like that,
Oh!
That's my arm. That worked out well because those low budget squibs that we used, they don't always work. Yeah. They don't always work well.
Right.
The blood sometimes goes the wrong way, or it goes too early or too late. But I think, some of the blood is VFX. A lot of it's practical, right there.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell.
And very short fight. And unfortunately, the fight that didn't turn out the way, the fight that's probably my least favorite in terms of how it turned out in the end.
This one's your least favorite?
Yeah, just in terms of how it turned out compared to what I had.
Phenomenal to me.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. It makes me very happy to hear.
I just love the hand and arm movement, man. It's fucking great.
Yeah, everyone did really well in this scene. We tried to keep it fast and furious. Just the choreography was challenging because, I wanted there to be constant movement and simultaneous attacking and counterattacking. And just this, it should really feel like 3 guys with knives are coming after you.
Right.
And that damage is accumulating over time. And we had to really rush this. This was supposed to be we were supposed to have twice the amount of time to shoot this, but we ended up with only half. So we really rushed this.
We're all this right there. That was great, man.
Yeah, they did really well. And also, let's go back to that. I actually cut out a lot. There's a lot we filmed that just didn't quite work. I had to cut, so I tried to keep it really tight. And this exchange. Yeah, so
this stuff is great, man. This is really, when you guys are pairing.
Thank you.
Really good, and the knife right there. He switches hands.
Good eye, yeah. I mean,
that was awesome, man.
Yeah, there's little details I'm glad you're able to catch because they are there, but sometimes they go by so fast that you may or may not notice them. I do have to give a shout out to Kyle Stewart, who's the hero in this scene. He is such a phenomenal performer, and he hadn't done this in a while, so.
Yeah. Really?
Getting him out to shake off some rust, you wouldn't know because he's so good in this.
Oh,
and
man.
Yeah, and I am one of the guys in the masks.
Hey, It worked. It worked that way in the old ninja movies, my friend.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s, son.
Also, I should
There's
say,
nothing wrong with recycling actors. It's fine. What's up?
not at all. Oh, I should say that. So for the entire film, we had 2 cinematographers. One of the ways we were able to like make this movie was to have like not just rely on one cinematographer, but 2 of them to alternate in case scheduling didn't work out.
Yeah.
One of them is my good friend Julio, and the other is Aiden Tanner. And this was the one fight where I actually had both guys on set. So we actually had 2 cameras going at once, which we don't do very often. We usually just shoot with 1 camera.
Right.
So that actually helped us save time as well, because we were so crunched for time and we were able to kind of get a lot of coverage. So I actually had to come up with like secondary shots on set, because a lot of the times I know what the edit is. Like I know, I kind of like Hong Kong style, kind of shoot for the edit. So we only do the angles we're going to use in the edit, and that's why the editing is a bit more smooth than it would be if you didn't do that. If you shot like a million angles and then cut it all together. So it was we're very fortunate and able to get these kinds of shots.
Man, I like how everybody kind of gets fucked up.
yeah.
As you would, Oh man! Now, how'd you do that? How'd you do that effect?
It's so primitive. We basically a lot of the squibs are sandwich bags that we just hold in our hands.
It works though. It's perfect.
So if you stab someone, you just burst it in your hand and just hope for the best.
It's perfect though. It works.
That one really worked out well. And when we saw it with a crowd, like everyone just went, ugh, just the
this is phenomenal, effect. Man.
I'm glad you did this scene because I in my head it could have been more, but it was a good experience. Just doing it, just attempting a scene like this, wasn't easy.
No, I'm not done with you. Nice, man. Well, all great artists, they usually not satisfied with their work.
That is true.
You ready for the next one?
All
right. All right.
So this is just me running the gauntlet. So this took the most days.
Okay.
Obviously, because there's so many parts to this fight.
Yeah.
I consider all one big fight, but really it's like a string of like several fights. And there's actually a moment that I stole from The Expendables, which we'll look at when we watch this again.
Okay.
Because I wanted this sequence to just represent, hand to hand, knife fights, gun fights at close range.
This is phenomenal. Oh man.
The elevator stuff. This goddamn elevator. We ran into so many problems. It would stop at different floors, and then like random bystanders would like kind of look in and be like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah.
At one point, the power went off.
Oh no. Were you stuck in there?
We weren't stuck, but I forget what happened. But it was all on camera too. So,
man, how hard was it to fill in those tight spaces like that, man?
We were fortunate because we found a pretty sizable elevator.
Yeah.
It's larger than most elevators you'd ride. So I'm like, okay, we could shoot a fight in here. We just need a really wide angle lens.
Right.
And I'm just getting my ass kicked. And I think that was one of the things I wanted was, I didn't want to be like Riddick. I wanted to take damage. But kind of very much like The Raid, where Iko's character just powers through, seemingly in an impossible situation.
Right.
Because this is a hyper real, like this is modern kung fu fighting. This is not supposed to be like Michael Mann level of realism.
Right.
Yeah, we're just having fun with it and making me seem a lot more powerful than I actually am in reality.
I like. Oh no!
See, no, I just get stabbed
Alex,
in the leg.
No. Oh,
that head stomp got cut down. It was originally like 10 head stomps. I just cut it down to 1.
Oh shit! You pulled the Ryan Gosling from the Drive, huh?
Yeah, pretty much same angle and everything.
But I like the fact that you're taking damage, though, man. It makes things interesting. Oh, get out of here, bro! Get out of here! That was fucking great, dude. I don't know if I've even seen that.
There's a lot going on.
That's awesome, dude. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Ever.
Oh, like in anything.
We got
I haven't either. I mean, that was the thing is like I wanted to come up with stuff that I hadn't seen before.
Yeah.
And see if it worked. Like this moment coming right here is like everyone's favorite moment.
Oh, this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Who's the female?
That's Mao. She's actually at the time she's a stunt woman from France. And she came to Canada and just started working in Canada. Now she's done stuff like Batwoman and I don't even know what else. But
so she's got work. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, she's really good. Yeah, so this was like I don't even know how many days we spent. Maybe like 10, alternating between the two cinematographers. But the style for the most part stays the same because when I come up with choreography, the way it's shot is married to the choreography because certain things I know will look good from certain angles. So it's not just coming up with choreography and then just filming it willy-nilly. Like we know exactly how to frame everything and where to cut. And that was really important to have it shot and edited the way it is so that everything's coherent. You need to know these things beforehand. And
that is great. See, this is some real assassin fighting here. We're not fucking around. We're not trying to make it look pretty. You go right for the head cheese, yeah. Oh, God.
That's practical blood.
That's why it looks great.
Yeah, some people ask me like, "Oh, is the blood when you stab him in the leg VFX?" I mean, no, that was real blood. Not real blood, real fake blood.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah, the elevator stuff was fun because we're in a tight space and the elevator gives us really good lighting, and we're dealing with like a close range style fight. This is Jonathan Pang, who does a lot of different styles, Jeet Kune Do, Wing Chun, Filipino stick fighting.
Yeah, hell yeah, awesome.
And he actually came up with some of the choreography too.
How was that bump?
I really wish I did that better because for that to really look good, my body's horizontal. My head should be lower than my feet.
Okay.
But I'm a little upright. The impact is good. It's just my bodily performance, could be better. And we got some close range hand-to-hand stuff. And a lot of these is just like 1 or 2 takes because we had to move. We had to move really fast.
Yeah. This is great, man. Oh, nice.
And I get shot.
That guy who shot you is a stormtrooper. There you go. Oh, look at that. Double kick.
Yeah, I really tried to like mix in a lot of styles here. You obviously see some Hong Kong influence. You might see some Indonesian influence.
Yeah.
It was really just a melting pot. I mean, you'll definitely see that in the next fight.
But look at this timing, dude. Look at the timing on this shit, man. This is great. Oh, how was that bump?
It was all right. Again, my body positioning could have been better.
Gotcha.
But I think it gets the point across. It's all about the pain. It's all about like the viciousness.
Oh, love it. Oh, not Steve. Daryl, no.
It's like those fighting beat 'em up games where like you see the names of the thugs you're beating up.
Like, come back here.
And I really dug how I take this guy out. So it's basically
I like that. I like how you're still selling it that you're hurt.
Yeah, sometimes I forget. Like if you really watch, like sometimes it's like what, but I did my best to keep that in the performance, especially because we filmed it out of order and on different days, sometimes months apart. Right, and you have to like remember, like, oh yeah, like I got stabbed in this leg, I got shot on this side of my body. I probably have a concussion. Like there's all these things you have to consider.
Right, gotcha.
So
where's my favorite? Here it is. Oh my God, I've never seen that before, dude.
Movie magic.
I'm really trying hard to think. I'm sure the badass is watching this video right now. I'm sure they'll let me know, but I've never seen this kind of kill, bro. I've seen backbreakers.
Yeah,
I've seen backbreakers in movies, but not this, dude.
It's probably been done, but I couldn't remember seeing it, and it's just one of those things I wanted to try.
That is awesome.
And it got its point across.
Yeah, man. But the knife one here. Now, who's this guy you're fighting, dude?
This is Thomas Lorber. He's another stunt performer who came from France to Canada, and he's gone on to done great. He's gone on to do great things. If you know the show Titans, he was the double for Red Hood.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, obviously this was before that, but he was always very skilled, and it was an honor to kill him multiple times.
Sorry, I wanted to see the kill again.
Oh, no
worries. And fatality, you're dead. Oh, I love it. That's great.
It's all editing, man.
You guys are going at it right here. This is good. This is good shit right here.
Oh yeah, Thomas is great. It's a shame we don't fight for longer because he really, he could go at a really fast pace.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have Mao here trying to stab me in the head. And then we have a random guy with a shotgun just come out of an elevator or coming up. Because
it's fun. I'm
glad that worked out. That's a person landing on my hand, by the way. It doesn't feel great.
You gotta see that again. Oh, beautiful.
And you can actually see her pad if you look carefully, but you're landing on your front like that. Some protection there. Yeah.
Still is awesome.
And this is Josh Maloney.
Phil, no.
Josh Maloney as Phil. Another stunt guy who's gone on to do some TV. What We Do in the Shadows. He's one of the.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the finale.
Oh boy! So I guess I'll start by saying this was shot in one day.
This fight?
Yeah. We wanted to spend more days on it, but we only ended up with the one day. So we filmed from sunrise to sunset, trying to play it off like it's still sunrise.
Right. Right.
And but we did do a lot of prep for this. We did a bunch of days of rehearsing because all the choreography was laid out.
Right.
We workshopped a lot of the bigger gags and moments, made sure they were safe, made sure they worked on camera, and just really we tried to do as much prep as possible so that on the day we just bang it out.
Gotcha.
Again, at most we shoot 3-4 takes, depending on the complexity of the shot. We had to move on. This scene's really long.
So what's his background? The guy you're fighting, the big guy,
Michael Carter.
Yeah.
I forget everything he's trained in. He's definitely done jiu-jitsu. He's definitely trained. But he's primarily.
Oh God, dude.
He's primarily an actor, not really a stunt performer. But he did everything in the scene. He didn't have a stunt double.
Right.
He's in there just taking hits with us and really convincingly beating the shit out of us.
Oh, suplex. Gut wrench, kind of.
And one thing we try to do in terms of the cinematography was we start with these gimbal shots, these kind of smoother, swooping kind of shots, and then as the fight progresses, or I should say, as it degresses, the camera becomes more handheld, becomes a little more rough and more shaky.
Gotcha.
Not shaky in a bad way, but it kind of.
Oh, I like that.
I do that a lot. I notice in my choreography. I like to go for the insides of the knees.
Yeah. Elbows. That was awesome.
Yeah, we really try to mix it up here, like a lot of kind of every style.
That was amazing. Fixing the arm. That was great.
Some teamwork here. This is really inspired by those 70s kung fu movies where you'd have the two heroes against the one big villain in the end.
Yeah.
Just out in the field.
Yeah.
In this case, a beach.
So just love fights on the beach, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we just had to keep looking for locations where we could film it,
Yeah.
So it kind of worked out. In the script, it was supposed to be kind of more kind of in a field next to the buildings we were in.
Yeah.
Which is why we strangely teleport so far away from where we were.
Gotcha.
But
I love the fixing of the bones, man. The joints. Oh, God.
We got to keep going. Ugh, that was yeah. He totally took that. Yeah, the crowd response to this at the premiere was great. It was this becomes very accessible to the audience because you don't have to be a martial artist or fight movie enthusiast. You just need to see the pain, the struggle, the violence.
Yeah.
It's just someone asked is this the longest fight scene ever? I'm like, no, this isn't. I think They Live still kind of beats this. Young Master comes to mind.
Right. Oh yeah.
But I did want that kind of relentlessness that, like, it's taking forever and it's just exhausting. And hopefully you see that in the characters that, like,
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, just getting more hurt, more tired.
I'm already getting tired, man. Like I was in the fight. My back hurting, man. You make my back hurt.
We have one of the few slow-mo shots.
Nice, love it.
That's Michael just taking it,
Yeah. Nice.
Getting sand in his pants. All of us getting sand in places we didn't even know sand can go. A bit of an Ip Man moment here.
No, I love it. I love mixing in the different styles, man. It's fun. I like that. Oh.
Upside down clinch.
That was great.
It's just everything plus the kitchen sink.
You'd think this fight would have taken a couple of days, bro, and you did this in one day. That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's really it was working with a great team. Like, because we're all on the same page, because like we're so comfortable with each other that we're able to work at a quicker pace and get this done. Because we had no choice. We had to get this done.
You're like, fuck it, throwing sand. God damn it.
A little Mike Tyson reference here. This was a lot of fun,
Holy shit. This is great.
It's really cathartic just kind of screaming like that,
Yeah.
Especially when you're actually tired. Like, we are actually legitimately tired at this point.
What did Bruce Lee say? What do you do to get out of a situation? Bite.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
Are we not animals? That's what he said.
No, very true.
Oh, God. We're going to get a Jason Voorhees moment here. Oh!
Pretty much. I mean, this is like the most dangerous beach on Earth. You're just finding like things to stab people with.
This is great, dude. This is getting your money's worth fight. That's what this is.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of my goals is like I need to end strong. I don't want it to end on a whimper. It needs to end with a bang. And so that's what we went. Like, we went all out. I'm puking.
Oh man. The music score is good too.
Yeah, Joseph Reitz, who composed the film in a very short period of time. Fist of Legend. Oh, right. Actually, there are a couple of shots inspired by Fist of Legend. That wasn't one of them, but maybe subconsciously, like, maybe I did remember Fist of Legend. Like, oh yeah, he takes his belt off.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh yeah, and this is it. This is
this is phenomenal, dude. Man, why'd you have to stab him in the dick, man?
Is that what it looks like?
No, I'm just saying.
And then
he went from the leg down, so he had something. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, this is my George Romero moment. I have to put it in.
Okay. Well, we are horror fans, so it's all good. Yes.
I'm actually happy with how that turned out. That's just a piece of focaccia bread I tore out of his throat.
Whew, man. I'm exhausted, bro, but in a good way.
That's good. Then that means it did its job. Yeah. It's interesting looking at this because, a lot of people really enjoyed the fight. But I know, like, for myself and for, like, other stunt performers who work in the industry, who are professionals, we have really high standards. And when we look at this, it's like, just this could be so much better.
Gotcha.
But it is accessible to the audience, and that's really the most important thing. But I know, like, oh man, like, there's like a million things I want to do better,
Yeah.
But also, the scene is structured in a way that makes sense. Because, like I said, Michael Carter.
Oh, is that you?
That is me. Actually, I got injured doing that. I actually like have a shoulder injury that still haunts me to this day.
Oof! From that
landing on sand.
Yeah.
I said this as a premiere. It's not as nice as it sounds.
Right.
Because you can't bounce on sand. It absorbs. Depending on how you hit it, it'll just absorb all that impact. And so my shoulder ended up being kind of pulled too far, and it was pretty nasty.
Oof.
But yeah, like we have an actor who's not a stunt performer doing his own stunts, and it's not really about the technique or choreography per se. It's really about the emotion. At the risk of sounding like trying to sound overly artistic, but
this is art, man. You know, if nobody thinks martial arts, you know, fight sequences and fight choreography and the stuntmen putting in the work and the acting that goes with it, if you don't think that's art, well, you're on the wrong channel right now. Go to another YouTuber.
But I guess the point is, like, you know, we want to do something great, but, you know, we don't have like Scott Adkins or people like that in the scene. What we have is just a bit of creativity, some gore gags, and just kind of
and the passion to make something great, man.
It's and being excessive, you know, doing something that has nothing to do with budget, kind of just, you know, and that was the point of the scene, is that everyone should get it, you know.
Yeah. Well, I like these these punches right here are great, dude. Oh.
I actually like the spit, because there's so much disrespect.
Oh, yeah, spit afterwards, yeah. Oh my god, he hit him like 8 times, I think. That was crazy, man. No, the step kick, I like that. Yeah, he's continuing that disrespect. First the spit, then the step kick. I was
a pro wrestling fan growing up, so I had to throw in at least one move.
So, hey, I'm a fan too. I'm not knocking it. Hey, he took another bump there.
Yeah, that one was shot a bit tighter, but it works. This is where his shoulder goes out of place later to be fixed.
Right.
Takes a knee right here. Again, some of these are real contact. A lot of these aren't. You know, it's all about the angle, like that.
Yeah, you got another blood bag right here, right?
I don't know if it's a blood bag, but I forget what he had in his hand, but it's something just to get the blood to kind of go down.
Gotcha.
A little bit. I feel like I made him do this exact same moment in Werewolf Assassin.
Oh, I got to see that again. I love these elbows to the legs, man.
And I think these are the first hits we actually land on this guy in this fight.
Oh, I love
the drive-by. We call that the drive-by.
That was great. Oh. The drive-by.
Yeah, these guys are just going for
it. Here we go.
Easy fix.
That's it. Love it. Yeah, that's a great shot of you two right there too, man.
And the funny thing about the blood on us is, like, the only people on that beach were the 3 of us plus the camera guy. We didn't have like a makeup person, so like as the damage accumulates, we basically had to like put blood on each other's faces. So like keeping continuity, keeping like logic and reason and all those things that you need in a film scene, they're just out the window. We're just like, we need to move. We're losing sunlight, and just, you know.
Gotcha.
But for the most part, it works.
I'm just getting started, bitches. Another spit. So much blood this time.
I mean, another example is like I kind of do a bit of a Tiger Crane, and I scratch his face. The scratch disappears.
I saw. I was going to call that. That was nice.
Kyle doing all these massive falls, you know. And that's Destroying the Boxer, inspired by Master Wong on YouTube.
There you go.
It's a video I like to make fun of, and I'm like, let's put it in the scene where you just elbow the guy's punches. You know, he's that good. But then I have a solution for that. I just fix my knuckles.
Fix it, man. Love it.
And then if you can't punch him, scratch him.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I saw that. Yeah.
There's so many ideas that just like sound silly, and we just have to go for it. Yeah. There's a lot of silly ideas in this scene, but somehow it works.
Oh, it's all good fun, man. Oh. Oh, I like that. I like that. The multiple punches. And then
he tries to spit in his eye, but he's ready. He's ready for it.
Yeah, but that still was a nice attempt. That was the fuck you. Boom. Yeah, he did block it. Nice. There's Alex showing off.
As long as I don't have to land on my feet, I'll do any kick you ask me.
Ooh.
This is actually inspired by 8711. They use this choreography in The Expendables. Why do I keep pulling from The Expendables? I don't get it. And just finding whatever we can on the ground. You know, it's becoming like a schoolyard brawl.
Hey, there's some dirty beaches out there. They got all kinds of shit. So it's not like it's unrealistic.
By the way, that thing he's trying to stab with, that's a piece of cardboard that I spray painted.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's how we're able to make this movie on basically nothing.
Look at that. I never would have noticed. Never would have. Now that's awesome. Piggyback on Bach.
Yeah, that's our Ong Bak moment for sure.
Love it.
And if you listen to the sound effects, like he's like caving his head in. But that's this whole movie. Is like we should all be dead at this point, you know.
Oh man.
And then finally get some blood in his eyes.
Nice. Look at that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, great performance by Mike. Just really
there
selling
you go.
it. And then
you're right. Dude,
the only thing about this shot is I'm supposed to take his legs out, but I just couldn't. You know, all that weight, I just couldn't move him. But you know, it's all right.
It still worked. But dude, you're not
it's
kidding.
dirty.
He really took that.
Yeah.
Look at the.
And we didn't rehearse this. We didn't rehearse this, but Kyle's little spin that he adds in the air, that was all him. Like that was unplanned.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was supposed to be more.
I'm gonna look for that too. Here we go. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
But right here, he takes it in the chest. Boom. Oh, I see the spin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can see him bracing for it, but it's kind of hard not to. When you film things in slow mo, it's like any kind of bodily errors you make, they're just magnified because everything's in slow mo. Right. So those are tough. Slow mo. Yeah. And then the Ip Man moment was like.
Now, how did you do those? How did you do the chain punches like that? With him like hitting his head like that.
It's just camera angle.
Gotcha.
Oh, and just like this, you know, a lot of these are angles. I mean, some of it doesn't really line up that well, but the idea was to kind of, you know, depend on the angle. I do like this moment between these two. It's just let's just yell at each other.
Yeah, it's
nothing else seems to work. Punching and kicking doesn't seem to be working, so let's just fucking scream at each
other. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can't take this too seriously. This is
well, you gotta have fun though.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, this is fun. And yeah, throwing the stand.
And he fell there. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. This is where we get into kind of
elbow strikes. Right here, Mike Tyson. That's right.
Yeah, and then he just fingers me basically.
Crunch. Oh. Oh. Now the effect here is that we got another blood bag. How are you doing the blood coming out like that?
The blood, I'm not sure, but Mike is definitely kind of just, you know, folding his fingers in to make it seem like he's
gotcha.
You know, it's like doing I can't even do it actually, but you know, cheap parlor trick.
So you're saying the amazing Romero moment that we're going to get in a second here. This was I was like, holy fuck, is that going to happen? The amazing Romero moment. You said it was bread.
Yeah, so we packed some snacks with us to keep us going through the day, and we ended up. It was dual purpose. Like the food we brought to give us sustenance and energy is the same stuff we used for a lot of the gore and fleshy bits.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
And you have to do things like that to save money, save time, and just like
and
make a movie.
Yeah, I never would have noticed that was bread you just ripped out of his neck.
Yeah, well, we just used so much blood that we just needed something. Solid
Yeah. It works. Whatever works, man. Tricks of the trade.
Yeah. And once again, as you can
see, he do what happened? What happened there?
To myself?
Yeah. Did he do something to you?
Well, the shard was in me.
So
I thought he pulls it out of me to stab him.
Okay.
Because we're working together, but we also like. You know, we're not like best friends, so he's not checking up on me. He's just like, give me that. So I stab this fucker. We just need to kill this fucker. And as you can see, the camera work is just all handheld. You know, it's very shaky.
But yet, you could still see everything.
Yes, that's very, very important.
That's the important thing.
And we definitely sacrificed some of our own wardrobe for this movie. You know, that's my shirt. Those are my pants.
Yeah.
That's my belt around his neck.
Oh, oof. He's really selling it, man, for sure.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, like you know, he has to maintain whatever he has to do for the acting portion.
Right.
At the same time, he has to do reactions. He has to, you know, do the choreography. There's so much going on. And then we have to manage the blood and the effects and moving at the pace we have. No, these guys really couldn't have done it without them. These guys really they just did so amazingly.
And there goes the dick.
We did that gag earlier with the arm, with the slicing through. So.
Yeah, it was great. Ooh, choking and stab. That's it. That's it. That's a wrap.
You could see me struggling. Like I'm supposed to bite his neck sooner, but I'm just like, he's on my leg. I can't quite get the angle on him.
Here we go. The money shot.
I was gonna have a close up of the guts being cut out, but time.
Yeah, it still works, man. You get the spurts.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Watch that again.
Lucky that worked out.
Yeah. Look at that. Love it. The whole twist, you're a zombie the whole time.
That's why I don't die. That's actually, you might be right. No.
Well done, my friend.
I'm glad you like the fights.
Yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Getting a 5 out of 5 stars rating. That's right. Scratch the itch. That's right. It's passed the test, my friend. That was phenomenal work for you and your team. I can't wait to see what you got coming out in the future for sure. Is there anything else you want to plug for your fans or everyone watching before we wrap it up for today, man?
At the moment, no. I mean, things are in the works, so maybe I'll just leave it at that. But
nice.
Don't know if I go into details right now. But
nice.
There's definitely things coming, and definitely the goal is to do something better than what we had done before. So
hell yeah!
If you like that, man. Good, because hopefully we'll give you something better.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, man, because you got the passion and the skills. That's right. And the Movie Dojo Army and the Samurai Guy will always support quality, my friend. But yeah, those fights were amazing. They were badass. Saw some things the Samurai Guy's never seen before. I still think the knee. I love the landing on the knife. I love that, and then the neck crack on the knee was great, and of course, biting some bloody bread. I love it, and we're gonna have to have you back on the channel as always. I always steal them away, guys. This guy's out there filming and doing the stuntman stuff, and I'm always like, hey, man, you want to talk about this movie or talk about this? I'm always stealing them away. Don't get tired of me, my friend.
Hell no.
All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to follow Alex. His information will be in the description box of this video below. Keep watching movies, martial arts, action. Represent, son. That's right. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.